Oh, hi there, and welcome back to Minecraft. We're here in the FHD server, and we're currently standing in the middle of the Desert Oasis project. And if you look at the map behind, you can see that, well, this part at least isn't a desert anymore. It's more of a forest. And as such, my sunburn's gone, and my skin is back to normal. So, got a few things planned for this episode that's going to take us away from the desert initially. So, the date of recording this is Saturday. It's the day before Easter, and the Easter Bunny banner competition is well underway. So let's just grab the book and just remind ourselves of the rules real quick. Welcome to the Horizons Divided Easter egg hunt. To participate, rename a diamond block to your name and leave it in the chest below. Done that. Take 2 coloured banners of your choosing and hide them before the 5th of April. Done that. After the 5th of April, everyone will have 1 week up until Easter Sunday, which is tomorrow, to hunt down as many banners as you can. To score points, you need to find the coordinates of the banner and write them down. At the end of the competition, then the person with the most coordinates written down will win all the diamonds. In the case of a draw, they will be split. Fair enough. Okay, so all banners must be within 2,000 blocks of the spawn. All banners must be seen without building, breaking, or playing with redstone. Okay, and there'll be no sharing of answers between factions. Okay, do not break or move any banners. Easy. So, we know the rules. There are 3, 6, 8 people taking part in this. That means they've got 2 banners each, which is 16 banners in total. 1 of them, or 2 of them are mine, so I know where they are, and we just need to find the other 14, or at least as many as possible. So let's start with the easy ones, and by easy I mean my ones. I've decided not to place them in my own base, because that's where people are going to be looking. Instead, I've come out here, to this lovely safe pillager tower. Get in there quick. Right, if we just come up here, we can see the coordinates on the screen to prove that we are, in fact, within 2,000 blocks of spawn, and there's the first one. And I'll add that to my book, so we're at 103, 72, 278. So, perfect. 103, 72, 278. First one is done. Now we're going to get away. Whee! See you later, losers! And here's my second one. So this is in the iron farm. As you can see, this guy is just about to meet his demise. But there it is, just there. And the coordinates are approximately 85, 99, and 139, give or take. Here we go. 85, 99, and 139. So that should do it. Okay, so now those are out of the way, I've met up with Lord Master Trot, and we're going to go look for the others together. Do you want to make a little bit of a side bet here, see who can get the most?
Yeah. Are we saying numbers, or are we just saying who's going to do it?
Let's just go for the one that finds the most banners, not counting my own ones that I've hidden, out of the 2 of us, and we'll see what we can come up with.
Well, I think it'll be you, as you've got those Elytra wings.
Maybe. How much do you want to bet? What do you want to bet?
Oh, diamond?
1 diamond. Sounds like a plan. We'll take them for the same communal store, and then we'll bet them with each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's rock and roll. Oh. Okay then. That was rather cruel.
Whoops. My finger slipped.
Nasty, nasty person. Aha! Spotted one. Just on top of that hill. That's cleverly hidden. We can get over there. Aha. Okay, so yeah, that's very clever. They've got that hidden half underground. So whoever's hidden that, they've probably done the same with the other ones. It's worth looking into that. Minus, let's see, 133, 66, and minus 45. I see one. I see another
You see one?
Yeah, that's 2 for me. Just over.
I'm struggling now because I see this, and there's only one thing I want to do.
What's that?
I want to be the Easter Bunny. Bouncy, 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 bouncy.
Remind me why I bring you?
Because I'm a good help.
There's a bunny over there. Let me go see what the coordinates are. Excellent. So we're at minus 71, 63, and minus 116, and the book is updated accordingly.
We've got another one here as well. Nice little red one.
Oh yeah? Where's that?
In someone's, is it Falu's little house, or hills or something?
I see your ice trail. Let me follow you. Yeah, there you are. Ah, yes, I see it. Just there. What's the coordinates?
Oh, you got it.
Yeah, minus 88, 63, and minus 54. This must have been Falu.
Yeah, I think I came round all this, but I didn't go through.
Well, you have to come from this side, so we both looked from the other side, didn't we? So it's
Yeah,
very, very clever.
I haven't checked it all now.
I have to have another look around. And another one. Hello, Llama. How was your day?
Right, I found another one.
Oh, yeah. Where are you?
It's underneath Nether, underneath the portal.
Right.
There's obviously the little miney bits there. It's a green one here.
Coming over.
Very good. hiding place, actually.
I
Very.
wouldn't have thought of looking there, to be honest. Oh, yes, I see you.
I think there's more little caverns in here, isn't there? So I will explore the rest.
Yeah. So that's 2 for you and 3 for me at the moment. Is that right?
Yeah, I need another one, don't I? I
That
need to break
diamond
even.
is smelling nice. Is it in here?
Around here, you're gonna have to stand here.
Oh, yeah, I just saw the corner of it. That is clever.
It's a good one, isn't it?
Oh, who's done that? Right, okay, so I'm not going to get too close to it, but the closest we can get is 52, 72, and minus 61. Just looking behind all the buildings, in the buildings, you never know where it's going to be. Oh,
I found one.
another
Number
one.
3 for me. Yep,
Where are you at?
another green one. I'm actually inside the ghast.
Oh, right, okay, coming over. Aha, here we are.
There she is.
Minus 40. Yeah. Minus 44, 103, and minus 64. Well done, LMT. It's 3 apiece, and what? 8 left to find.
I see you, Geeky.
Yeah?
Yep. Look up, I'm in the clouds.
I see, and I take it you've already seen that.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that. Yep, there's definitely one there. Although there is a door.
I was just looking at that. Do you think there could be a second one in there?
Well, maybe. I've come all the way up just in case, and I can't see anything up here.
It looks like it's access to the top.
Yeah, there's a little hatch at the top.
Oh, yes. Nothing else. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so we've got 114, 108, and minus 68. That's, well, more. More. Let's keep going.
That's another one for me, yeah?
That's another one for you. Spotted in the tower. I'm going to break in. I generally didn't know this was in here. I looked at this when we were playing the game, but it must have been put in afterwards. Let's see, 191. Let's say
Cosmo's a sneaky one, isn't he?
67 and minus 9. And there's another one. Minus 331, 88,
What?
minus 154 in the book already. Thank you. This is at Cahill's base.
No way.
Way. Okay, so we've come out to the mercenary base, and we thought the dragon or whatever it is would be a perfect place to hide some. We put it up, we had a look all over the place, can't find it, and then just about to leave, LMT spotted that just there. So yes, that's another one. What are the coordinates of this bad boy? It is 536, 63, and 251. Okay, so I think it's safe to say that we've both given up. We've spent a lot of time searching for these, and I don't think we're going to find any more. So, tallying up the scores, it looks as though Lord Master Trot has just beaten me to the post. So that means I owe you 1 diamond. And obviously we have the same stash of diamonds, so here you go.
Oh, thank you.
Spend it wisely.
Turn around. Look what's here.
Oh no! Ah, that would have got us. I think that would have got us a draw. That okay? You've got it. No way. Let's pop it in. What are we at? Minus 21, 70, and 22. Well done, LMT. Well, you're still in the lead. All
I
sorted.
can't believe someone's hidden one in our base.
I know.
In our shop. That's cheeky.
Okay, but I think we've got, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 out of 16. I think we've got a good chance of winning this. So hopefully, I don't mind giving you a diamond. It's from the same pot. It's going to go back to the same pot. That's fine. And
I've
hopefully,
already put it back in there.
yeah. Hopefully we win the other diamonds, and that will obviously cover our costs for all the day running around. So that's pretty good. But anyway, let's move on. So after looking back at the footage, I realised that we didn't actually write down the coordinates of one of the banners, the one at the mercenary base with the dragon thing. So in that case, we've actually got 13 altogether, which meant that LMT, well, it was actually a draw between the two of us, but obviously LMT found that last one at the last minute, so he still won. I'll just pop that in there and wait to see the results. Okay, so just coming back to the desert outpost, I just want to talk about this area. So if you remember from the last video, we made a couple of things. We made a cactus farm over here, which feeds into these furnaces, and then we've got a bamboo farm up here, which also feeds into them, so that the bamboo is used as fuel and the cactus is used to be smelted to give us an XP bank over here. Now that's all great, but as you can see here, we've got an issue where the cactus are sort of filling up, but then there's one bit of bamboo and it didn't fill it, so it's wasted. So we get that quite a lot. So we need a better fuel source. Now, there's two things we can do here. First of all, we could look at increasing the amount of bamboo that we're producing. That's easy enough to do. All we need to do is expand this area out. So I think there is a row of 15 here and a row of 15 there. So we could go that way, double it, and then obviously that gives us twice the amount. We could triple it, perfect timing. We can just keep going further and further that way and just keep adding to it. So that's one method. The other method is if we look at the other materials that can be used to smelt items with. Bamboo is, well, it's the worst of all the items, followed by carpet and then followed by wool and then followed by a whole bunch of other stuff. But it's what I'm interested in is the carpet and wool because those are renewable. We can set up automatic sheep farms or wool farms. And well, I mean, it was suggested by Falou in the last video that we look at doing a carpet duper. I kind of feel like that's a bit too cheaty. So probably won't do that, but I can certainly set up a wool farm to feed wool into here. So I might actually look at doing both of those, create a wool farm and expand the bamboo farm. And then it doesn't matter because the fuel will go through pretty quick. So it doesn't matter if we get in multiple different types of fuel, they'll still work. So I've come over to Emmerich's sheep farm and I'm just going to borrow a couple of these. If I just grab them, try and pull them out, will it work? Come on. Ouch. Try again. Come with me. One. And come on, out, out. Not you, sir. Let's get you back to the desert. So I picked up two because we can obviously breed them up once we get back to the desert. And as far as colours, I have no interest whatsoever in the colours because they're going to be used for fuel. We're not using the wool for anything other than fuel. So come with me, boys. You guys can stay there while I work on a new home for you. Won't be long. So for those of you who don't know how this is going to work, I'll show you, but we need to go backwards a little bit. So this is the hoppers that lead into the input for the bamboo. So the bamboo runs a water stream down there into there. What I've done is I've taken it off here, gone around the back. I've had to go this way because the other hoppers are linking around there, so I can't have them going underneath. So they go around the outside, all the way up here, and then all the way up. Now I've got to run the long way around because there's no way for me to travel. So then all the way up, and then they come out in this room, and then they link back through there and then come to all these different areas. So that is essentially the layout. We're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 different places for sheep, so I'm going to need to breed the sheep up. I think I'm going to get 8 more sheep and keep the other 2 around in a pen somewhere just in case we ever need some more. But what we need to do is put some rails just in the first one of each of these. And then we want to grab some of these and pop them on top. So hopper minecarts, and they need to go on top of all of the others. We'll do this all together. We're going to need some observers, and we're going to need some dispensers, and we're going to need some redstone. So basically, the sheep is going to sit up here. Oh, do I have dirt? I don't have dirt. Hang on, let me go get some dirt. Oh, I do have dirt. Never mind. Silly me. Right, so get back down here. So the sheep are going to sit on top of this, essentially. And let's try and place it. They're going to sit on that block. That's fine. Get rid of that. Then, basically, what we're going to need to do is we need to get an observer. And we need that to face... Oh, whoops. In that direction. So basically that's going to check to see if there's any update to that block. We then want the dispenser. I've lost already. There we are. Which wants to go on top. Not that direction. Wants to go on top and then... face that direction, but further back. One back. Let's try this again. There we go, like that. And then all I need to do is get a block... use that for the time being. Click space and then get the redstone, and that basically is all the redstone. That's going to check for an update from that, and as soon as that gets updated, this sends a signal through here, which then redstone goes into that. We'll put some shears in there and a sheep on top of there, and then that will then pump into there and go all the way around. Need to do that 7 more times. Shouldn't take too long to do, and I need them back. And then we'll look at the next part. Okay, so now we've filled in the floor. We've got obviously this, well, we've got the grass here, but we've got a layer of stone below that just so it's covering all the hoppers. What's going to happen is the sheep's going to go in there. Obviously, this is a glass block. That's sorry, grass block, grass block, grass block, grass block, grass block. So when he eats from there, it's going to get replenished by one of the other ones around. So whenever we run out, and obviously the same for all the other ones. Just getting a bit more glass smelting at the moment because we haven't ran out, and I'm in the process of breeding the sheep. We have 3, so it'll take a while to get the rest. But yeah, as soon as we've got that, we will then start bringing them down, put them in place, and there we have it. We now have a full complement of sheep. Perfect timing, thank you. So what this basically does, as you can see, the sheep are all locked inside their individual glass cages. Not the best place to live, but they seem happy enough. They've got plenty of grass. The grass obviously restocked itself by the others, as I said before. And if we just come around the back of this, you can see that each of these have got a full set of 9 shears in each one, so we'll fill them up as and when we need to. There's loads of iron on the server, that's not going to be an issue. So they hopefully will go, between them they should make quite a lot. If we just come up here a second, we do also have, hello sheep, just exactly what I want to say, a few wild sheep walking around in places, and you guys. But yeah, so they're about, we'll breed them up as and when, and maybe try and stop them all getting stuck down there. But yeah, so we're going to try and bring more life back to the desert that way. So like I say, these guys are going. Are we going to be lucky and see another one in 3, 2, 1? No. Okay, never mind. So come down here, we've got that smelting. There's some wool inside it. Fantastic. Let's just see what happens once they run out. In theory, I mean, I'm hoping there'll be some bamboo left over. And okay, yeah, so a bit of bamboo, so that will keep things going, and hopefully by the time the bamboo runs out, there's a bit more wool, and we'll just cycle through. Now, we do have a bit of a backlog of cactus at the moment, so I don't really want to start expanding the bamboo farm just yet, because I want to see what happens once it's been running for a while, and I mean, we've run out of wool already, so yeah, fair enough, but I don't know how many of these are backed up. We'll need to clear them out, and then just see what it's like at sort of starting again. What was that? Bamboo, I guess. Yeah, so we'll see what happens once we've caught up, and then we'll see if we want to expand. We could expand these out a bit further if we want to, although this is actually water behind here, so can't go that way. We could possibly go up slightly. I don't know. We could all find a different place altogether for them, but that's fine. And as I say, we can move the bamboo, no problem. So that's still running. So I think we might have a good mix here. We'll have to wait and see. Okay, so the backlog is almost complete, and we've almost finished smelting all the cactus. Now, a couple of things have been apparent from this. Now, first of all, I think the supply of cactus might be a little bit too low because the fuel has been running consistently for a long time now, and the cactus has slowly been going down. But eventually that's going to stop. That's going to come down to nothing. Let me just flick this switch so we can do that in a second. So obviously you can see we've got bamboo in there at the moment. If we come around here, we have got a whole bunch, 41 bits of white wool ready to go in. So as soon as that goes in, it's going to start obviously smelting that, and then the bamboo will start filling up in here. So that's good. We aren't using any of these other furnaces, so I'm not going to get rid of them because we can always increase the size of all the farms later on. But in the meantime, it can be used just for general smelting, so that's fine. A few things I've updated. In terms of the bamboo farm, doubled it up, so we've now got another 30 modules sitting there, so that should be sending a lot. We do still have a lot of this waste, as you can see, but it runs alright, to be honest. That would certainly solve some problems. As far as the cactus is concerned, that is still consistent. We can always expand that if we need to. Let's just see how this is going. So we've got, okay, so the bamboo is now being stored, which means we're smelting the wool, or using the wool to smelt. So if I take that out, let me just pop this. So we've got 48 levels, and the Frozax is quite well off. If I take that, we should hopefully get a bit. Okay, 57 levels, and it didn't do much to the Frozax. That's really what I wanted it for, but that's good. That's working as an XP bank, perfect. So if I just dump that on here, you can see how much has been going through. That's a full chest, and that is almost half. So that's coming on a lot. And as well, stuff up top has been improved. So if we come out here, you can see that the Tree of Life has been doing a wonderful job once again and has been spreading life ever further. So we now have a bunch of leaves coming off the tree and spreading out into the forest and the surrounding areas. We'll have a proper look around it in a second. Really like this effect with the leaves now. Obviously very much like a jungle, but obviously with the dark oak. So it's starting to come together. We've got a lot more trees and all sorts of stuff. So let's have a look at the map and we'll get that updated real quick. So it's been a while, well, it's changed a bit since you saw it before, but let's just start up here and so that's coming together, and then a little bit down the bottom, I think. Nice, and then over here. Excellent, and finally, cool. So that is coming together. So we can see we've got a lot more forest in here. It's starting to come around. We've got the green is spreading ever further, and obviously the grey, the stone is getting further out from there. So it's going to get, I mean, we're almost at the edge. We've reached the edge of this map here. We're getting the edge of it up here, and we just keep going and going and going. So it's not going to take long to get this going. Shall we, well, let's sleep so we can see this properly. Much better. So let's take to the skies and see what this is really like. So we have gone, we've got a long way to go, but you can see we've spread out a long way. Let's just get a bit further away. It's coming together really well, and we've got, I think the map will probably stop around about here, and then around this area. We're not going to reach that temple. That's not going to be within it, but that's fine. And then we're going to come all the way down here, which I think probably back this way, and probably to about this ridge just here. So let's just get some height. Look at that. That is looking cool. Nice little oasis in the sky. You wouldn't even think you were in a jungle at this point. So this is looking amazing. And I must admit, it's not been me on my own. Lord Master Trot has been here as well, helping out with a lot. But obviously, the Tree of Life has done the majority of it. We're just the Tree of Life's minions doing its work for it. But unfortunately, that's all we've got time for today. So if you enjoyed the video, please give it a big like and a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel. Obviously, tell your friends about it too, because if you like it, it's a good chance they will too. But as always, I've been Geeky. You've been awesome. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.